It is what it is. Okay. That was stupid. Anyway, Hey guys, I'm back into some more Cathy Mal, and today I am back here doing another book report. And today's book report is a book that is also by Jeff Kinney. It's a Diary of a Vegan book, but it's called Double Down, and I'm sure many of you have read it, and it's very good. Anyway, so let's get started. Here we have Double Down. I'm not too sure when it was published, but I do know that it was book 11, and it was after Old School, and then before that would be the road trip one, which was the long haul. Anyway, but this book was just amazing. Yeah, I just really love it. I love the first bit, the introduction. It's my parents say that the world doesn't revolve around me, and he's like the movie where he's being secretly filmed. I just love that, and I like how he's he thinks that the world is revolving around him, and he thinks his parents and his friends and his people around him are actors, and he thinks he's on this TV show, and yeah, pretty much. And I just love how he includes Nana, that Nana is watching over him. It's very good. Yeah, what else? And I do love the humor, and I also like the book fair of the I Am Spooky books, and it's very fun indeed. I love the backstory on the poetry unit, the poetry ethnology, the poem that he included. Good job, Jeff. I do like the name Maya Peebles. It's hilarious. And this is what he wrote. My Turtle Fred by Maya Peebles. My turtle Fred, he is not dead. He sleeps in his shell, and when he does die, I guess he will smell. Now that is just hilarious. I love how he includes not being in the talented and gifted education, aka GATE, gifted and talented education, which I am in. Yeah, I'm big brain. Moving on. I love the test here. It says fill in the blank. Johnny is best at math. Johnny is the best at swimming. Johnny is the best at reading, and then the last line is Johnny is what? Now I'm big brain, so I would have wrote Johnny is the best at writing. But you can actually fill it in yourself. But the person who had this book, this is actually from the library. The person who actually the first person who probably got this wrote Johnny is dumb. Now I do like the humor, nice job. But I think Greg's one was better, because he wrote Johnny is a show off. Now completely funked the test, and it was hilarious. Good job, Jeff. That is hilarious. And then I like how he got into the champs. Wabbit. Like I can say my name. If I was in the champs, my name would be Woman, pass me that red wizards. Come on. Yeah, I like the language lizards. That's just really lousy. Yeah, as it says in the book. And then it always ended up into free-for-all. I like that. And then Mum got frustrated, so he needed to go to a private tutor. Rat, rock, restroom, rainbow, rattle. And then that meant that he didn't need to be in the champs, which is really sad. But he had to fake his R's. But then he eventually forgot and said, hand me that red ruler, Randy. when he was supposed to say, "Hand me that wet ruler, Wandy," if you wanted to stay in the champs. But good job, Greg, you're moving up. Good. Now, I like this thingy. Now, the next bit is pretty good. It's, Manny's playing soccer, and Takaremi was spending his whole time stuffing grass into his belly button. Now, that is quite disgusting, so I'm very sorry, Takaremi. And then I like how Greg thought that the people on the winning team will only get the trophies, but the parents were scared that they would be ashamed of themselves, and they were good trophies. And I like how the next paragraph he says that might change my mind depending on the size of the trophy. Now that is good. Now then he writes the Spine-Tick Clearest books, The Brain with the Minds of Its Own, Zombies for Breakfast. He didn't really like it. And then there are a bunch of rip-offs. So far so good. It's very good actually. And then Underpants Bandits. I wish those books were real because they look really good. Atomic Wedgie, 8th grader. Not bad. And then Rowley Stephen Moore Chicken. He picked up Junior, Scaredy Cat, and the Haunted House. Okay. And then he says that he sees it. And then he thought of it, and then it's Wake Me Up in the year 3000, and then he thought it was just a bunch of science fiction. And Albert Sandy, the classic, says that he'll freeze himself because an old billionaire is dying, but then he frees himself and they'll have a cure for everything. But then Greg says that he's not going to be old. He's going to freeze himself as soon as he does But the only problem is Philip Crivello might do that and he'll be a jerk. Okay, anyway. And he's actually planning to he's going to stay frozen longer, like 1,000 years. Then it'll get really interesting. But he doesn't want to go much further than that because humans might become octopuses. Now, but the cheaper option. Okay, and then it's nearly Halloween, which is like same time frame that New Zealand is, most of the world is in. It's nearly Halloween. Then I like how he talks about the scary witch. How do you do the witch? I'm not a witch, so I can't do a witch. Anyway, so and then he talks about how dogs are so nice, are so smart, and same with cats. And he has a pig, and he's trying to. I like the pig. Like, why, Jeff? Like, I like the pig. And then he heard that and then he's trying to find candy, and the pig's smell is 2,000 times better than a human's. And so, that's actually pretty good. Now, and then I like how he talks to the Balloon Brigade, and the prize is a giant jar of candy cane. Okay, and then the cheese, and then roast beef touch. I appreciate I don't know, but Tinkle Seat is horrible. Okay, and then he did a countdown, and then all the balloons went up. But and then they went to the cell phone tower, and then he's trying to be doing homework now, and then he hasn't been really hard. He has to do a autobiography, and he did I am spooky. And then Mom said, sorry. And then he's starting to have nightmares. Now, we'll go to the tail one, Tails You Lose, Spine-Tick Clearest 71. On page 71, that's a coincidence. Hooray. That one really, okay, yep. And then he had a dream. Yep, it's actually, if I had a child, I'd be pretty happy. But then he got chewed by a monster, and then, and it was so realistic. He actually did check, which is quite gross when you think of it. Anyway, moving on, and he had another one, and was repeating a stupid rhyme. Step, 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 no, plop, 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 and I go. And then Roger recorded that. He was actually talking in his sleep. And then Mom has a book about they actually mean. The tale means he's ashamed of something in his past, and the pirate is stressed out about not being a good friend. And another night he had a dream that all his teeth were loose, and apparently that's a fear of getting old. Yeah. And then he had a dream, really bonkers dream. Look at him. He kicks his head off and he says, "Mustard on my turnips, please." No, I don't get that. Okay, so then we go, let's just skip that bit. Mrs. Mott, all that, and then, okay, and then he does tests. He's talking about how he does the test and he always got 100%. And then Mom says that I'm spooky, it's not a real person. And then Greg said that was ridiculous. And then poor Rowley, because he actually wrote a letter that is just really worse. And then finally Maddox. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Marcel. Why am I saying Marcel? I don't know. Then Maddox comes and then he turns into a monkey when he plays computer games. And then he gets animated and then wow, then Greg goes to his house and sees his massive Lego things. And he had to go to the leftovers bin and he made a horse. Good grief. Okay, and then and it's not that great. Oh, and then the pig, and then he got the candy corn. Then the pig got to it, and then he didn't look so good, and he started vomiting. I think, yeah. And then he's talking about his past when Curtis Litt stole his apple. He was lying about that. Yeah, and then he lies, and then Kevin Bartleman. Okay. And Mum's lying, and then, yep, okay. Okay, yep. Nothing much. Oh yeah, Roderick's telling him about all the lies. Whoa. And when Greg grows up, he wants to become a video gamer. But then the picture here, he looks a bit fat, so no. And then when he was here, and yeah. And then and then Mum's saying that the Heffley family has a lot of brains. Now, yeah, and they've also got some num-nums. Now, Mum wants Roderick to go to university, college, if you're in America. And then revert psychology, I think. Psychology. So he had to help someone study psychology, and then there was a party. Whose party? Marina Mendoza. And then moving forward, he wants to join the band and play the French horn, but then that's useless. And then he pinned it on Graydon Bundy, and then they went to his party because he told Rowley was also in the school band, and Marina Mendoza's parties were really loud and crazy. I hope you read it. And then Mum made a lot of activities, and it was actually quite fun. And then Rowley needed to go to the toilet, and then he needed to go, and then he needed to play the French horn, but then he doesn't want it, and then he had to go to the band. And then Rowley started playing along, which was not helping, and Rowley was actually, Dad thought Greg and Rowley were fooling around. Okay, and then we get to the part where they make movies, which is actually really good. And the movie's actually pretty good. And Rowley's going to so that's actually a very good book. I'm going to write it a little differently. So the creativeness is just a flat out 10. It's just so creative. The details were very good. Yeah, it was just amazing. And overall, I think it deserves a 10 out of 10. It is just amazing. It's just amazing. I do really recommend you have a read. I basically told you everything because this is over 15 minutes, but that is a good book. We definitely need to read it. So I'm very sorry, but this video must end here. So goodbye, and don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and say hello to our new baby rabbits coming soon. We've got 2 white and browns, 1 white, and 1 cinnamon color. Remember cinnamon? Yep. Anyway, but I think the white one died. So goodbye. Anyway, we'll have some more info. Goodbye.